beautiful ones. I am going to talk about five things you can do to help you get through these tough times. I am Bird Mejia, intuitive healer. If you're not on IG, check me out there. I am more active there. All right, so we're going to go over 5 things. And watch all of these. I'm not going to talk too long. It's worth it. It's important, powerful time right now. So number 1 important thing to do to help you through these tough times is understand what is happening right now. We are in a spiritual transformation. Scientists have proven this. This is not like spiritual woo-woo. You can check out Dr. Bruce Lipton. He is a very famous scientist, biology of beliefs and honeymoon effect. Check out those videos and those books. He talks about that the old way, the old white male patriarchal system is dying and a new way is being born, right? So what's happening in this transformation is that all of us are being called to heal what needs to be healed, all right? So we are actually in an energy called Uranus and Taurus this year, but not just this year. We're in it until April 26, 2026. So the next few years, this is just starting. This is just starting, all right, beautiful ones? So just understand that what you're going through is what everyone's going through. It is calling all of us, and I'm a healer. I work powerfully with my clients, and I've been going through that stuff, and the people that I go to, because I go to healers as well. I go to people as well to make sure that I am taking care of all my stuff. They're dealing with the same thing. For a lot of people, this has been a really challenging year. It's because what is coming up is what is wanting to be healed. So number 1 thing is just to understand that this is just what's happening, and it's not personal. It's just like universe is calling you to heal. All right, so number 1. Number 2 thing is to start a healing journey. Yeah, I know that scares a lot of you, the healing journey. You're like, but guess what? If you don't look at those things, it's not going to go away. This is not how it used to be in the old days, where you can just get busy and you can just shove that stuff down. It's going to keep rising up. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. So start a healing journey, and that can look like lots of different things. Take some time in nature and just sit by yourself and ask what you need to do. You know, for me, 5 years ago, I spent, like $7K on Shakti Nam yoga training for myself and my then 11-year-old daughter, right? It was a huge investment, but you know what? I did it. I had no intention of being a healer. I had no intention of being doing any kind of spiritual stuff. I knew I was like, I have to heal. I have to heal. That was my only intention. So maybe it's yoga. Maybe it is getting online and following YouTube, looking at, Deepak Chopra or, any of the spiritual masters, following what it is, getting yourself a coach. If it resonates for me, you can text me and say, hey, Bird, what does it look like to work with you? But there are so many ways that you can start a healing journey. So number 2 is start a healing journey. Just commit. Say, I don't know how it's going to look, but I'm going to do this. You can just get out books, go to the library. Anyway, start meditation. Spend some time in nature. All right. Number 3 important thing to do to help you through these tough times. Slow down. Yes, I said slow down. This is not what you think. You're breathing. All right. Most of us, I am like blah, blah, blah today, right? How many of us have been taught how to breathe? I know I wasn't. Did you get, in the math class, you said, this is how we're going to breathe. Well, the truth is that most of us are breathing fast, right? And when we're breathing fast, it is putting us in fight and flight, where, we're back in the days where, our whole system thinks that the lion's chasing us. And what's going to happen is it's just pumping more fight and flight in us. So it puts us in this constant state of stress, right? So when you slow down your breathing, as soon as you slow down your breathing, it tells your whole being and your whole energy system that you are safe, all right? So just slow down your breathing. So what happens when we're breathing fast, and most of us are breathing fast because no one's ever taught you, right? You're breathing fast, you're vibrating, low vibration people and situations into your life. And you know what? All of us are going through this, but so is everyone else. So guess what? People are reacting. Your family are reacting. Your friends are reacting, right? So you're going to be attracting this more drama. Slow down your breathing, and you raise your vibration. And then everything starts changing. You start vibrating higher vibration people and situations, and you calm yourself down. And slowing your breathing helps with anger, helps with emotions, helps with depression, helps with stress, helps with this anxiety. So just slow down. Take a deep inhale as long as you can, and hold it as long as you can, and exhale as long as you can. Slow down your breathing as often as you can. Number 4 thing to do to help you get through these tough times. Grieve. Yes, I said grieve. I know for a lot of us, this is a big thing. Like, we don't want to grieve because when something happens that is traumatic that we want to grieve with, we shove it down, right? A lot of times we just shove it down. But a lot of us are grieving. We are grieving things that we've carried all our lives, and some of us are grieving things from our ancestors. You know, scientists have also proven that the traumas of the past generations get passed down to us. So grieve. You know what? For me, this happened actually because I'm really intuitive. I actually had an understanding that there was a huge thing that was happening before my mother died. And after she died, I realized that my body, my soul was like preparing. It knew it was happening. But just a little bit before my mother died, I went in and I didn't know she was dying. And I just went in and I grieved. I grieved our relationship, and I've grieved some of the wounds that my mother had and that I had. And I bawled. I bawled on my bed like a baby because I had to let it go. All right, beautiful ones? So grieve. Just grieve. Do whatever what needs to be done. And then also look at the 5 stages of grief. Actually, there's some people are saying 7. 5 or 7. Just Google it, right? Go through that. Okay, number 5, important thing to do to get through the tough times. Forgive yourself. Yes. Forgive yourself. A lot of times we are trying to forgive other people, right? We're putting our energy and we have these unforgivable things that we're trying to forgive other people for. But first of all, do the work on you first, because when you have learned to forgive yourself, then you can more easily forgive others, right? And, actually forgiving others is a sign of self-love. We forgive others so that we don't have to keep the pain and the anger and the weight of whatever's been done to us, right? So, but forgive yourself. So what shame do you hold? What shame? You know what, beautiful ones, if you are a perfectionist, anyone a perfectionist out there? I know I was. I thought that I had to be perfect to be loved. That was the old story that I interpreted when I was a child and I lived all my life. Anyone else perfectionists out there? If you're a perfectionist, shame is sitting right next to you. Dig deep, all right? So forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. And forgiving yourself means truly loving yourself. Think about the person that you love most in the world. Just for a moment, I want you just to sit. Think about the person you love most in the world. Maybe it is a spouse, maybe it's a child, maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your grandmother that passed a long time ago. Maybe it was your first love and there was someone else and you were someone else, but you still have so much love for them, right? Think about the person you most love in the world, right? Think about when they make a mistake and you know their weaknesses, right? You still love them, right? Do you not still love them when they make a mistake? When they are totally off track, right? So take that mirror and flip it and love yourself the same way. All right? So those are 5 ways to help you get through the tough times. On comments, let me know what else you are wanting me to talk about in these lives. I'm here to teach, to serve, and to assist all of us through this powerful time. I am Bird Mejia. Have a beautiful, 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 powerful day. You are beautiful. You are powerful. You are lovable. You are more lovable than you know. You are more powerful than you know. And you are loved. Peace out, beautiful ones.